everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you the closeout of my Christmas 2024 budget. You'll see when we get into it. It was a little crazy. We had a wonderful holiday season. We had a great Thanksgiving. I went up to my brother's house for all of Thanksgiving weekend. We celebrated my husband's grandmother's 90th birthday and his other grandmother's 99th birthday. What a blessing. Let me see, I went on a Santa Claus train ride with my younger brother, his family, the kids, my aunt and uncle, my mom and her boyfriend, and we sang Christmas carols. I think we were the best carolers on the train, and we just had so much fun. I love seeing my nephew, who is the younger one. He's, oh my goodness, let me think, about 14 months. So he's really discovering life right now. My family has gone. I've done some picking up and post-holiday decluttering and putting presents away and dishes and everything like that. My husband is working, and so that'll be a good time to update you guys on my budget and where I'm at. I know some of you thought I was going to be spending too much money, so let's see. Let's see if you were right. All right. Now, when I started this budget, I had started writing out what I purchased, where I purchased it from, what category, who it was for, what the item was, how much I spent, like a real detailed list. I added up everything in the categories so I would know if I was within budget. And then, well, let's just say sometimes it's more convenient to spend money and get the job done. So life was really busy, just preparing my house for having guests in for the holiday and all this stuff I had to do for work. And don't get me wrong, it was crazy, but a really enjoyable season. However, at one point, somewhere around the second week of December, budget went, spending tracking went, and you can see right here, I just put December miscellaneous, and just decided everything was going under miscellaneous. So let's take a look at the spending that I did track. For home, I budgeted $310. Last year in 2023, I had budgeted $515. I spent $386.82 last year. Last year, I really tracked every single penny that I was spending. This year, I spent $34.90, putting me $275 under budget. But, don't start cheering me on or anything yet. Like, just watch and see what happens to these numbers. For gifts last year, $725. I wasn't sure what to do there. And I spent $411, so I went with $520 for this year. And I spent $451.61, $68 under budget. This is just telling me that probably for home stuff, I could go with maybe like a $100 budget. And I'll tell you why I'm saying that in a minute. For gifts, I would go somewhere around the $500 range. And it will all make sense in a minute. Food last year. Now, last year I was hosting my mother, my older brother, and my younger brother's family and my husband's family. So we did a lot of more hosting. We had more people last year. So food was $770. This year I went with $460. And I spent $15.48. But don't cheer me on yet. I keep saying that. Don't cheer me on yet. Entertainment last year I budgeted $225, spent $86. This year, since the kiddos were not going to be here, I went with $25. Maybe if we went to the movies or something, or for my reindeer game stuff. And I actually spent nothing in that category, which is not true because I did spend stuff for the reindeer games, and I'm going to make it all make sense in a second. Last year I went the $100 for miscellaneous. I spent $11.37. This year I went the $185. I'm not sure why I upped it. I think I went with more miscellaneous this year just to make my total budget an even $1,500. So in 2023, I budgeted $2,335, but I only spent just under $1,500. So I thought $1,500 should be a good budget for this year. So I thought And then when I stopped keeping track of everything and documenting how much I spent on different people and in different categories for different things, I felt like I was going way over budget. And at the time, I was okay with it because I just was like, well, it's convenient. This is what I need to have happen. I had last minute gifts come up. Like I hadn't budgeted for Secret Santa. I wasn't intending to do it this year. And then I decided to do it. Anyway, team gifts, I didn't budget for it, didn't plan on that. Then decided to do it. So what I spent in miscellaneous, I spent $817.96 in the miscellaneous category. And this is what happened. I did all my tracking, and then at one point I just could not keep up with what needed to be done and the tracking and the logging and this and that. And then I would go to a store and I would buy stuff for Christmas presents and stuff for my team and stuff from home that was not Christmas related, things like that. And I just didn't have time to parse everything out. So what I decided to do is I put everything of that $817, that is a mishmash of miscellaneous things. Now, I did make a note to myself here. Let me just go back here. The miscellaneous spending for Christmas, $817.96, possibly includes non-Christmas items, which I know I definitely included non-Christmas items because I know my leggings were in there. Stuff for work was in there. I bought tape. The tape was 75% off plus an extra 15% off. So I grabbed a whole bunch because it was really good tape, and the tape we get at work is junk. Anyway, regular groceries that were kind of like, I would say, non-Christmas related. The clothes for myself. I bought a guest bed and mattress, which I needed for Christmas. I didn't want my brother to have to sleep on an air mattress, but it wasn't just a specific thing for Christmas. I have another purpose for it, and that we'll get into in another video. And that is also why my budget is changing. Anyway, that's another video for another time. And what else did I include? Oh, the non-holiday related going out to eat was also included in the $817.96. Overall, I spent $1,319.95, which is only $180 under budget. So I still came under budget. I can't believe it. I definitely didn't want to go over the $1,465 I spent last year because we had more people we were hosting and all of that. So I feel so good about where I'm at with my budget. I know that I overpurchased, like I did over shopping on gifts for pretty much everybody. So I could really hold back on how much I spend on everybody next year. Food, I probably went a little overboard on some of the food, like the snacks and the drinks and going out to eat. I think I included in the $817 meals when my husband and I went out to eat. It was not holiday related. And then also my family, what did we do? Oh, we went out to lunch and I included that. I mean, that wasn't for Christmas, but they were here because of Christmas, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm under budget and I'm so happy about that. I think given the $1,465 last year and the $1,319 this year, I feel like $1,500 might be a little too much money. So probably on a year where I'm hosting more people, it will be $1,500. And most likely on a year where it's just like my mom and my older brother, like not my younger brother and his family, or not my husband. Anyway, I'll just say less people. Maybe like I could squeeze it down to $1,200. So that is actually going to be my goal for 2025 is $1,200 saved up before Christmas hits. And honestly, I would like to have it saved up before school starts, because when school starts, that is like, just seems like from the end of August till like the end of the actual year, it's a whirlwind. So we'll see what happens. More to come with that in my 2025 budget. So hit subscribe. You don't want to miss out on that. And, oh yeah, this Friday, yesterday was a payday. So I got a budget my paycheck, share that with you guys. so much stuff. I'm going to try to keep my videos coming out regularly. You know that my full-time job has to take priority. I have some other things coming up that I would love to tell you guys about why my budget is changing. And I am going to do a giveaway at 2,500 subscribers. So at some point in 2025, I'm hoping that happens. I appreciate all you guys for being here consistently. And I'm so happy to have all you new subscribers here. I'm looking forward to 2025. Let me know in the comments how your Christmas budget ended up. Were you like me and you were like just totally blowing it, but then came in under? What happened? Tell me what's going on with your Christmas budget. And I will see you guys pretty soon in the next one. Bye.